Okay, so I'd like to say to the family, the reality is there is no coronavirus. The coronavirus that there is can be killed with Lysol. It can be killed by just simply washing your hands. We have way more serious diseases that cannot be killed within such a fashion. So when we're dealing with this coronavirus, we're dealing with, in essence, fake news. It's not a coronavirus at all that we're dealing with. I'm so glad that you pointed out the 5G thing because what we're dealing with is 5G. I had left off reading on this. I'll just go back and try to touch on it just a little bit more. We're, we're dealing with nanotechnology, and I'm right here in the middle. It says, if nanotechnology follows Moore's law, transistors on a chip double every 18 months. Um, this level of nanotechnology could occur in the next 15 years or less. Now, 15 years is a huge stretch. We're talking this year. The pace of development toward these nanotech visions is accelerating. Here is the mind-boggling list of recent nanotech developments. It's called utility fog. When we're dealing with 5G, we're dealing with the cloud. Some people call the cloud nanobots. Some people call the cloud nanomites. But the official word for this is utility fog. It's a term suggested by Dr. John Hall to describe the hypothetical collection of nanorobots together performing a certain function. Now, if I could just move forward just a little bit more, give me just a second. Boom, right here. Now, this cloud, they're spraying chemtrails. The chemtrails are are laden with nanoparticles. These nanoparticles are literally making up what we know as the World Wide Web. The only thing the only thing I'm aware of that's going to get us out of this debacle with these nanoparticles, because just like with the water cycle, we know clouds are just droplets of water. So these droplets of nanoparticles they're falling onto our skin. The only thing that I'm aware of that's going to help us, because the family walking around town wearing masks, family, a mask ain't going to do nothing for you. Family sitting around wearing gloves. Family, verily I say unto thee, gloves ain't going to do nothing for you. What we dealing with, family, you guys are 500 years late. 500 years ago, you should have wore a mask. 500 years ago, you should have wore gloves. We are in the age of information. You're going to need something a little more high tech than a mask and some gloves. So, Crumb, you guys breaking down all the information. What's the solution? Family, there's something called orgone energy. It's called orgone energy. What I'm telling you is, yes, the stones will work. The metals will work. If you crystallize them in a resin seal, the vibration will come together, and they're called chem busters. They're called chem busters. So yes, you want to adorn yourself with the jewelry, but you also want to because what we're dealing with is resonance. Everything has a vibration, and when you put these things in one particular resin case, it's strong enough to send vibrations up above you. People have it's so much information already abroad. Because when we're dealing with orgone energy, this energy has the power and strength to knock these little nanobots, this utility fog, and so now it's a cloudy day. They just sprayed a fresh thing of nanobots over your house. You put one of these chem busters, orgons or organites. You put one of these organites, which is called a chem buster. If you put that outside of your house, you're going to notice, this is just in front of your house, you're going to notice that the chemtrails above you are going to break up. I was talking to Brother Red, and right now you can't even sell these things online under the name Organite. You can't sell it.
Nope.
That's how Just like I told you with Israel, everybody's talking about America, everybody's talking about China, nobody's talking about Israel. Everybody's talking about Lysol, gloves, washing your hands, nobody's talking about organ energy. When we're dealing with organ energy, now we're getting into the occult. We're dealing with the five, well, it's not five, but the weak force, strong force, gravity, and the other force that never gets mentioned is the organ force. We're going to have to get a little bit more occultic, because I keep telling the family, America operates based off occult science. If the family's not aware of it, it doesn't require your acknowledgement. It does not require your acknowledgement. So once we take the time to understand that we are under an occult government, because this information is widespread throughout Russia. This information we're dealing with now, because when we're dealing with America, our government is simply an extension of the Nazi regime under Operation Paperclip. Our government is an extension of the Nazi regime prior to the Operation Paperclip. After Operation Paperclip, half of them went to Russia. The other half came over here. The half that, now, when we're dealing with Russia, they were open and accepting of occult information. In America, after Madame Blavatsky, the last occultist that we had was Noble Jew Ali. The last occultist that we had was Noble Jew Ali. Prior to that, it was Madame Blavatsky. We rejected her. There we go. There we go. There we go, family. Verily I say unto thee, Christians, stay woke. Stay woke. The family's already on it. What's the solution? What's the solution? Right there in your face. What's the solution? I've seen 100 people up here asking what's the solution. The brother is showing you the solution right there. You're going to have to get you some different type of energy. You're going to have to fight this war. You ain't going to need no guns for this war. This war is for an invisible energy. And brother holding the solution right there in his hand. Are you following me, family? Are you following me, family? Y'all sitting here wearing some mask. You got your damn gloves on. Where's your orgonite at? Where's your orgonite at, family? Where's your copper at? Where's your shungite? Blue Pill was just, well, I'm not in Atlanta at this particular second. Blue Pill was just down the street from me selling shungite. I guarantee you the family didn't understand the capacity of what that brother was doing for the family. Y'all out here, I don't want to down nobody, but y'all out here buying some goddamn toilet paper? Y'all buying toilet paper? And you don't got nah bit of shungite, family? You a dead man. You a dead man.
Maybe that's why they buying toilet paper, because they're going to wrap themselves like mummies. To, like Kemet, they want to preserve as much as they can. Maybe that's what it is.
I know so many people was anticipating on taking the dump.
They trying to get their Kemetic on, bro. They trying to
go back to. They trying to get back in their mummy phase.
Back in that mummy phase, man.
But I want to say, my brothers, this has been excellent.